Okay, so apparently my YouTube channel is having difficulties uploading my video. I've been trying to upload something since yesterday afternoon. It's driving me nuts. It keeps hitting error, keeps saying fail, and it's just kind of driving me absolutely nuts. And really what I wanted to talk about was change. And it was taking a look at what kind of personal changes I've been going through and the effect they've had on me. I've been embarking on my 30-day Cegenics transformation, see what I can do with myself. Registered myself for the 16-week Ice Body Challenge. Again, just to try and push myself, motivate myself. Since the surgery, my motivation has been at an all-time low. And I needed something different. I needed something that I could focus on, something that would give me just that little bit of inspiration, that little bit of drive. And communicating with people through this process, discussing what I'm going through has actually changed my perspective on myself and my perspective on others. And I think that's one of the most powerful things that we can do is as we read, as we learn, as we study, as we talk to people, that we continually to upgrade or continue to evolve through our own perception of ourselves. And that's where true evolution comes. Static state of being is stagnation, and stagnation means no change, which means no evolution, which means you just keep following the status quo. And I think many of us as human beings, we get trapped in the status quo, and it's being able to take a look at the way that we think about ourselves as well as other people. And this process is teaching me a lot about how to love myself. And anybody that knows me over the last 14, 15 months knows that I had somebody help me kind of redefine my why. That would Bobby Capuccio. I greatly appreciate him having taken that time during a seminar just to tell me that my training philosophy was literally bullshit. It was beautiful, well crafted, well written, enormous, and it was bullshit. And really he stripped my philosophy down to its very basis, which was I just want other people to love themselves as much as I love them. As hokey as that sounds, that's the reality of who I am. That's the reality of the way that I approach other people. In this industry, we have a tendency to also reach out and say, you know, I change lives. And it's so incredibly arrogant. It's so incredibly short-sighted, narrow-minded. I haven't changed anybody's life ever. If I'm completely honest with myself and with them and with the rest of the world, with all of you, I haven't changed anybody's life. I have been a facilitator of change, I've been an agent of change, and I've provided tools to people that allow them, in turn, to make powerful choices in their lives that allow them to effect change, allow them to make change on their own. Yes, I assisted. Again, I was the facilitator, but I didn't change them. And I think it's bullshit if in the fitness industry we actually believe we change lives. We don't. We're agents of change. We are the stimulus that allows others to evolve. So along that process, one of my greatest philosophies has always been of going to the point of challenging people's brains, trying to get their brains working with me long before I challenge their bodies. Yes, we need to introduce stimulus to affect change, but first you have to affect how the brain operates and how their brain signals around the exercises that we desire them to perform. So I need them to be, their brains to be complicit with what it is that we want. Then as they are processing what it is and as they are cognizant and aware of what they are doing, as we then introduce an exercise, they begin a process of creating a greater level of change within their bodies and within their minds and souls. And I'll tell you, Saturday I was doing cardio. I know, crazy cardio twice in 1 week. Doug, what the hell's going on? I was doing cardio here in the gym and I was working my ass off. And I'll tell you, one of the things that blew me away was, maybe it was the dopamine I was getting high on, but I was feeling really, really inspired by everything that was going on around me and watching other people taking efforts at changing their lives. And so the first thing that I was really dawning on was just how much that process in the brain, that switch, turning that switch on versus trying to get it physically, is what will empower and motivate us to get to that point of change. And I looked around and I thought about all of these people that are seeking something, and I watched people killing themselves on machines and cardio equipment and absolutely going crazy, thinking that that piece of equipment will give them the change that they want. But they haven't mentally made the shift of understanding what it is that they're doing. So my invitation through that level of inspiration, my invitation here out to everybody is come and spend an hour with me. Spend an hour with me, and I will guarantee that something in you will be changed. Something about the way you perceive yourself, something about the way you perceive the world, how you feel. There will be a change. And it won't be me that makes that change, but I'll show you how you, in turn, can make that change. That's what it comes down to. I want to reach out and help you to be able to love yourself. This process for me is a little bit selfish, but it has been about me learning to love myself a little bit more and be able to affect that change in a way that is potent and powerful and enables me to, in turn, extend that level of change to the rest of the world. So come see me, enjoy. Let's see what we can do to help you affect that change. Let's see how many tools I have that can help you reach your potential and begin to evolve once again. So have a great day. It's beautiful out there, bright blue sky. I'm absolutely loving this spring. Yes, there's a lot of flooding going on, which is horrible, so get out there and volunteer and help wherever needed. But at the same time, enjoy the sunlight, enjoy the blue sky, hug your family. So stay healthy, stay fit, and stay strong.